Now in a desert condition like this, all this operator is going to point the antenna straight. Okay, the moment they down tilt it, okay, it's going to hit the ground. Okay, in desert they want the radio to propagate as far as possible. In the radio propagation theory, every antenna, okay, in ideal condition can reach easily 40 kilometers. If you tilt it carefully, give it an extra boost, it can go 100 meters. For example, out in the sea, 100 meters out, 100 kilometers out. Sometimes you get signal, sometimes you don't, by luck. But 40 kilometers is guaranteed. Beyond 40, depends on the weather, depends on the condition and so on. Now in the desert, if they point it up, it's going to point at the sky. They have to point it straight. Okay? Now, even though it's desert, the land is not exactly flat. It's going up, down, small hill, small knoll. Okay? Now if you're on the bicycle, okay, if you're on a typical motorbike like this, you're not going to get the coverage. But when you're on a helicopter, oops, sorry. But when you're on the helicopter and the helicopter is hovering, okay, about 30 meters to 50 meters above the ground level, what we are experiencing is the helicopter happens to fly directly in the line of sight of all these telecom antenna. So helicopter is actually critical for us in this operation because they are the one that is getting all and most of the radio signal for us. Okay, so if you look at this, I've got helicopter over there, okay, that is giving me a lot of coverage, surprisingly a lot of coverage and very stable video transmission. Okay, I've got this guy giving up all the close-up in terms of, you know, who's at the leading pack, who's lagging behind, who's overtaking and so on. And then I have these two ex-world champion. Okay, if you look at what he's wearing, okay, he's actually got a body camera, the close-up right behind, okay, right behind. Okay, so this was broadcast for all 7 days to a couple of channels. Okay, number one, YouTube. Number two, Facebook. Now everything you have to go YouTube, Facebook, otherwise they cannot make money. Okay, I won't say they cannot make money, they lose money. Okay, you know, broadcaster, your advertisement coming in, you know, your biggest problem with advertisement is everybody is trying to go to YouTube, Facebook. Okay, Google, Facebook is earning more money than you guys now, unfortunately. So YouTube, Facebook, okay, there is a not an e-sport, okay, but there's a sport channel in Europe that we have broadcast to that have exclusive rights. Okay, and then this company, this production company, has their own TV station. Okay, so these are the 4 channels that we really broadcast to. Okay, the whole event was very successful. It was broadcast. The quality is very good. It's high definition. Okay, if you look at the desert, the dust and so on that it generates, okay, it's absolutely clear. Okay, now this is done purely because of the current technology. Currently, all the video transmission technology is based on H.264. Okay, the latest technology called H.265 HEVC, okay, has got better compression algorithms. How much better? If you compare a H.265 to a H.264, H.265 is about 50% more efficient. Now I'm going to jump to my next presentation. Okay, this is, so from the introduction, I'm jumping into a little bit of technology difference here. What's the difference between H.264, which is on the right, and H.265 HEVC? Okay, now, is both image running together? One is running on my old unit, and one is running on my new unit. Okay, what I want you to capture on is the moving parts. Okay, the pixelization, the distortion, and so on. Both, I'm running at 1 Mbps. Okay, so this is the transmission speed that I'm controlling. Okay, what I want you to observe is when the players move, notice the difference in the quality. Notice the pixelization over here on the right compared to the left. Okay, now over here, I want you to notice the quality as well. Okay, but watch out for the bandwidth. On the right at H.264 is transmitting at 7 meg. Okay, on the left is transmitting at 4 meg. Okay, the difference is about, well, almost 50% difference. Okay, but look at the quality. Okay, the quality is a lot closer. You can't really tell them apart. So what I'm trying to show here is, if I'm maintaining the bandwidth at the same, okay, meaning at that location you get 1 megabits of sort of data or throughput, okay, you get a better quality on H.265 as compared to H.264. Okay, it's very obvious. The left side is better, the right side got pixelization and so on. Okay, this is pure technology. These are both my product. Pure technology difference. Okay, on the other hand, if I try to maintain the quality, okay, over here the two quality are about the same. You look at the throughput that is different. On the right, on the older technology, I need 7 meg to maintain that sort of quality, whereas on the left, I need 4 meg. Okay, so over here is talking about standards. Okay, what's the difference between H.265? What's the difference between H.264? In a nutshell, what am I trying to tell you? With newer technology, it's cheaper. Why? For the same amount of data, okay, for the same amount, for the same type of video, you use less data. Less data translate into lower cost. Okay, because now we are not counting by how long you transmit. We are counting by how much data you transmit. So you have a film footage, you're transmitting live. Okay, if it's using old technology to maintain the same quality, you need more bandwidth, so you pay more. Okay, if you use less bandwidth, you pay less. That's why you have to move forward towards the technology. Okay, that's one way. Now the other way of explaining it is, when you're in an area where the coverage is not very good, where every kilobyte of data is essential. Okay, so where are we talking about? For example, if you are sent to Malawi in the Philippines, where the coverage is not very good, okay, you get 1 meg of throughput, you will be very lucky. But if you get 1 meg and you transmit good quality compared to someone who's using an old technology, who's transmitting grainy quality, what does it mean? For the news team, it's very important. That means you get breaking news at very good quality compared to someone who cannot use that breaking news, have to do a delay telecast 1 hour later. That gives you the edge over your competitor. So that's what we are talking about in LiveU. Okay, we are constantly looking at quality, price. Quality, price. Okay, there's only 3 reasons why people will talk to LiveU. Number 1, the need for live streaming. Okay, the need for high quality video stream. Okay, number 2, you're moving around. Mobility part. Okay, moving around doesn't mean that you must always be outdoor. Moving around means today I'm here talking to you, tomorrow or maybe in the afternoon I need to be at another office and you don't have good Wi-Fi or whatever reason. Okay, maybe you need to go to the stadium, to your gymnasium or the hall, and just do a quick broadcast of the event that is going on. Okay, the fact that you're constantly on the move, that's what we mean by mobility. It doesn't mean that you have to be outdoor. And third, you need to go live. Okay, 3 points is very essential. Okay, any of this that's not around, you don't need to talk to me because there are cheaper alternatives. If you don't need live, this, okay, $600 device is perfect. High quality 4K. Record it, put it into a USB, go to your studio, transmit it. You don't even need to buy this type of equipment. Very good quality. Okay, you don't need mobile, buy a fixed encoder. I sell fixed encoder as well. Okay, less than half the price of my mobile encoder. Okay, you don't need high quality stream, just go to Taobao. You know, there's a lot of cheap product from China. Okay, quality not guaranteed. So 3 quality that's essential to LiveU. Number 1, high quality video. Number 2, need for mobility. And number 3, live. Okay, you need all 3 to be there, then you talk to us. If all 3 is not there, there are cheaper alternative. Okay, I can recommend you some privately if you want. Okay, now without further ado, what I want to give you is just a quick introduction. One more slide before I pass on to Andrew. You know, this is a little bit late. Okay, it's probably 1 year too late, but this is what we do in UK for an election. The stuff that is very impressive is the video wall at the back. Okay, the brief from the broadcaster, this is Sky News if I'm not wrong, from the UK. The brief from the broadcaster to us is very simple. They want LiveU to deploy 150 units throughout UK. Why is it 150 units? because there is 150 counting station, okay, during the UK election. They want 1 unit in every station, and they want to transmit the counting process live back to the studio onto this video wall. So their objective is, at the video wall, look, election is a very interesting event, yeah? Not every constituency is interesting. In fact, most of the constituency are very boring. Okay, there's a few constituency that there's always close fight. There's a few constituency where the personality, okay, is very big, everybody want to focus on. Okay, but they want every counting station to have 1 LiveU unit so that they can focus on the counting, number 1, for transparency, people see the counting process. Number 2, for the entertainment value, especially when it's close fight, yeah? This one 51%, 49%, you know, 1 hour later, you know, it's swap and all these things. Okay, and then of course for the personality part. Okay, so they have actually made this election, to a certain extent, a very, very boring process into entertainment, just by doing this video wall. So what the broadcaster, the newcaster is doing is, hey, this is interesting now at this counting station, I zoom in. After the event, zoom out, then focus on to another thing. Because at the end of the day, you know, election, the results don't come in together. The results are staggered. This bigger constituency, the results sure come in later. The result for the smaller constituency will always come in first. So they can do this zoom in, zoom out, okay, focus on this area, focus on the side track, okay, but they see that the process is transparent because it's all at the counting station, okay, and they basically make this less boring, like an entertainment, okay. The brief was very simple to LiveU, 150 units deploy at short notice. Actually not so short notice, we got at least 3 months notice. They plan in advance with us, okay. But the requirement is very simple. Where are they going to find 150 people to operate this stuff? I'll tell you where. They get university students coming in to do part-time job. So they are not professional people, okay, not professional people. So my brief was, I have to train it up in the shortest period of time. These people, the best, only need to start and stop, that's it, and don't do anything else. Okay, so that was the brief to us. Okay, we took up the challenge, we deploy 150 units, we give a basic instruction, PowerPoint word to everybody, and then we organize a few conference calls to teach them. Now what do we teach them? We tell them, open out the unit, okay, find the start button, press it, start. Okay, now the unit, you see the screen, you start with the camera, you see the picture there. Very good. Now you're ready to stream, press start stream. When you want to stop the stream, press stop stream. After everything, press the start button for 2 seconds, shut down the unit. 4 steps. Start, start stream, stop stream, shut down the unit. 4 steps. Okay, so we believe the smart university student can follow instruction for 4 steps. Okay, now what do we do at the back? Okay, at the back, of course we have our team of engineers at the HQ. Before the event even start, we already power up the unit, we already pair the unit to the servers. Okay, so it's paired first before we deploy it out. Okay, so when we deploy it out, we know the unit are ready to go. Somebody just need to start it, start the stream, stop the stream, and shut it down. That's all. And when there's no power, find a power socket and plug it in. Okay, because my high-end unit can last for about 4 hours. So this election goes on for hours and hours and hours. Okay, so you definitely need to find a power socket for us. Okay, but for the university student, very smart. They can follow the 4-step process. Okay, if there's any problem, there's a hotline for us to call, and we've got emergency unit deployed throughout strategic location. So you really press the button. Now that's not our work, that's my partner's work in UK. Okay, they take the credit. So if there's an emergency, okay, they'll just fly in the unit. No, they did not fly in. They drove the unit to wherever location, okay, within a 2 hours radius. So if your unit is really down, there's a backup plan. A replacement unit will be on this way to you within 2 hours. Okay, so we basically have people stationed in sort of a staggered manner, you know, for emergency supply. Okay, so this event was done very well, done very successfully. We have worked like 3 or 4 elections with Skynet right now, and you know, you hear the news they recently kind of acquired by somebody, you know. So we hope that this cooperation will continue. We think it will most likely continue because they don't have other options. Okay, now without further ado, I'll pass it to Andrew so that he can start the proper presentation.
Good morning, my name is Andrew. So first things first, I have a YouTube channel. I don't have many fans. Only one person watching now. So what am I doing here? Okay, you see this stream. These people very familiar to us right now. I have a camera which is recording my stream. My unit here takes HDMI input, SDI input. Okay, and inside there are two SIM cards. One SIM card from Maxis, one SIM card from Celcom. Okay, so in Kuala Lumpur area, Klang Valley area, we don't have many problem with just these two operators. Okay, I'm streaming 3 meg into YouTube right now. That's what I'm doing with this unit. And for your cameraman, he can clip it on his belt. He can put it in his backpack. He can clip on top of his camera. So this is less than 1 kg. Okay, this is the compact unit. So as a summary, this is exactly what we do. Okay. So I also do very interesting things. So last weekend I was in Sepang, SIC, in the used to be F1 circuit there, but F1 no longer this year. But they're very happy because they have 98% booking, fully booked the circuit, right? So I went there for MTC, Malaysian Touring Car Championship, finals, 55 laps. So they asked me to do something. They asked me to put this unit in a car. They said, what are you going to do? The car is going to drive 55 laps, 300 kilometers around Sepang, okay? They want to cover in-dash coverage. They just need me to do that, okay? So you see my stream here. This stream is more popular. 9 people see my stream. But this one, the people who's using it, this stream go SDI output to SIC headquarters in the media center. So they take my SDI stream, they switch it, they put it onto their own Facebook, their own YouTube page. So my in-dash camera, right, is if you see for 2 hours, very boring because you see this guy drive around the track for 2 hours, right? No commentator, no other track, right? But the SIC stream, they have 6 cameras around the track. This is camera number 7. They also have, of course, the production team, the OB team there in the media center. They also have commentator. The commentator is going to talk about the race, who is first. Right? But my car is very lucky. You see any car in front of this car? No car. He's number 1. So he started as number 2. After 4 laps, he overtake the other guy. Okay. Othman Zulkifli. This guy, a very good driver, young guy. He drive 55 laps. After that, he come out. He want to die. 58 degree in the car. No aircon. He drive this car like that. So my stream is 2 hours. This guy, 2 hours battery with the GoPro camera like that. 3 meg stream, 4 SIM cards, 2 Maxis, 2 Celcom. It's all you need to cover a race in the Honda Civic car, modified, full vibration, 58 degrees in the dashboard. The driver bring in the bottle like this, 2 liter water. He drink the water. He come out. He don't go to the toilet. All the 2 liter, I think, come out of his, all sweat out already, right? So this is what I did last weekend. Very interesting. Okay, and now we go into the boring part, the presentation of my